stickers dahil laging bagong litrato ko siyang kumukuha. Mahal yan, binabayaran ko yan. And he's a musician. Siya po ay drummer sa isang kilalang banda na nakapag-release ng mga CD nila, I think about 2 years ago. And the name of the banda is called Taken by Cars. And now together with his Japanese partner Shinji, they now own a chain of restaurants called Crazy Katsu. And maybe action. How many of you have tried Crazy Katsu? How's the food? Good? The prices? Reasonable. Tomorrow, price increase. Alam mo, Usana lang ang naruto ng price. Wala na sa gulay. I'm still adjusting to the fact and the reality that my daughter is no longer living with me. Hannah got married March last year. Si Hannah yung nasa kanan. Siya po ang gumawa ng kanyang sariling wedding gown. Hannah is creating a name for herself. She's doing wedding gown. She's doing cocktail dresses. Ang kanyang specialization ay embroidery. 8 years ago, we sent her to Paris where she studied embroidery in a school owned by House of Chanel.
Wow!
And we have not recovered our investments yet. Anybody knows this lady on their right? Ito yung nasa kanan, kilala ba? What's her name? Anybody recognizes this lady on your left? Okay, tama yan ang problema ko. Ang Pinoy, basta artista kilala, yung iba wala silang pakialam. No? You gotta congratulate her because she brought us our first gold medal during our last ASEAN Games. I love this girl. I didn't Diaz. Some of you got her right. I love this girl. Would you like me to tell you why? Ask me why.
Why?
So every now and then, I run my premium level up leadership and malapit na naman yung next ko. We had to rush this. Yung mga nasa likod na babasa nyo, can you read this? Itong 24,850, nababasa niyo ba yan? So, are you happy I'm here tonight?
Yes!
Sa mga itong may leadership nyo, di ba? And so, copy ko lang ng text sa akin niya, Sir Francis, pwede mo ba humingi ng discount? Gusto kong mag-invest sa aking pag-aaral. Doesn't she inspire you with her medals and her trophies and her fortune because she got prize money, she still wants to learn, right? So nakakatuwa. How much money does she make anyway? She works for the Philippine Air Force. And so I said, hey, forget the fees, just come and join and I'll sponsor you. Siya yun, hindi kayo. Don't get any ideas. It's amazing to find today more and more artista and PBA players ang uma-attend ngayon sa mga business seminars ko. And there's a reason why. Ano po yung dalawang television network na nagbabagbakan for many years? ABS-CBN and GMA, together they still fight each other, but now together they are both fighting digital disruption. Every single hour that you watch Netflix, that's 1 hour taken away from the eyeballs glued to their booktube. And so, pag bumababa na ngayon ang viewership ng mga television stations, advertisers pull out. Many of my clients have already informed me that a high 40 to 55% of their traditional marketing budget has been shifted to the digital platform. Are you following me? Eh, saan kumikita yung mga artista? Yung bayad sa kanila mga telenovela, mababa yan. The television networks are very wise. We won't pay you much, but because of our television programs, you get popular, right? So, saan sila kumikita? Endorsements and advertisements. And so, pag napupull out ngayon yung mga advertisers, di nababawasan din sila. So, they also have to convert and challenge and reinvent themselves and enter into the digital space. Are you following me? Now you have a problem. Kung ikaw ay maganda at guwapo ka, at nasa billboard ka, at wala kang ito, okay lang, wala namang makakahalata eh. Subukan mo mag-Instagram ka ngayon na mag-Facebook ka, live and stories. Pag mali ang sagot mo dahil hindi ka handa, hindi ka nag-aaral, all you need is a tweet storm. And within the next few seconds or the next hour, the whole country will be making fun of you. They're going to bash you like crazy. And advertisers are going to disassociate their endorsements. Okay, make sense? Yes. Kaya ngayon, wala kang magagawa. You can tell all the same stories you want to hear, but you and I have to become lifelong learners now. And that's why you're here, right? Yes. Last week, 3 weeks ago, we had Christian Bautista, we had Sinato. We had 2 basketball players, the superstar from UP, si Desiderio. The other one is Alin Maliksi. We have had Isa Calzado. I think this coming session, Gretchen Ho has says he wants to attend. Bianca G, probably, kung free siya. And so, many of them are now, for the first time in my life, the last session I had the most famous Filipino rapper na umattend. His name is Curtis Smith. Are you familiar with his name? Yeah. Pero nung tinitignan ko siya, sabi ko, mukha kang accountant. Hinahanap ko yung tattoo niya, sa bling, wala naman. This guy is in this now. Brilliant. Brilliant. And kaya nga, for the first time in my life, when the executives are there and I ask them the question, do you agree? Yes. Siya naman, do you agree? Hindi ko nahahawa ko dito. Tapos na ang dating modelo. Ano yung lumang modelo? Aral, 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 aral. Graduate ka. Trabaho, trabaho, trabaho. That thing is gone. It's done. The new model now is this. Aral, 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 graduate, trabaho, aral, aral, trabaho, aral, aral, trabaho, aral. And our friends from the banking industry, I've met many of them, they understand this. Training is now essential. You don't train, you're done. If you don't keep on learning, tapos ka. Hanggang kailan ba tatagal yung mga story mo? Kaya ngayon, pati mga speakers, tinamaan na rin. Many of the speakers now, wala ng project. Eh bakit? Hanggang ngayon, Jim Collins pa rin, good to great, tapos John Maxwell pa? No, man. The times have changed. And you and I have to learn. Do you agree? Yes. Now, let me introduce you my youngest. My youngest, Rachel, graduate in multimedia arts. She's now working for the best employer in the world, her father. She is one person who's got absolutely no problem with contractualization. The moment she was born, ni-regularize ko na agad ang employment. 2 years ago, we had a very brilliant conversation. You know, the type of conversation that brings tears to your eyes, the type of conversation that happens only intimately between that father and daughter. Sabi ko sa kanya, sweetheart, you've been serving your dad so well, I finally decided to increase your salary. And she looked at me and she said, Dad, what are you talking about? You're my father, I'm your daughter. You don't have to do that. Sabi niya, I want profit sharing. Technically speaking, she is now my boss, I'm her product. Her team is made up of 22, 23, 24, 20. Abby works for her. At mula nung hinawakan nila yung itong, I have 2 consultancy companies, mula nung hinawakan nila ito, sumabog ang negosyo, lalong lumakas. Why? The future belongs to the young. Agree? Ito naman sa akin. Wait, ito na. As long as yung tao ay nag-aaral, hindi siya tumatanda. Agree? Raise up your left hand. Dali. Tap the shoulder person to your left. Look at that person and say, mukhang hindi ka tumatanda. Kanang kamay naman. Kanang kamay. Tap the shoulder, person to your right. Look at that person and say, welcome, sinungaling. Now that I've introduced to you my family, I need to ask you the most important question before I can start my presentation. How many of you are watching me and listening to me for the first time pa lang? Taas ang kamay. Grabe ang dami. Akala ko sikat ako. If this is your first time, never say this because I will be upset. People who see me for the first time, they have a tendency to say, alam mo yung speaker natin, may kamukha siyang singer. Tapos say, please relax. Tapos na. Mamaya. Ha? Correct? Mamaya. Take a look at me. Layo. Take a look at the next. Malayo. Pero sabi ko naman ng mga bata-bata, hindi yung isang singer ang mukha niya. Let's review. Ako yan. Take a look at it. Layo. Take a look at the next. At dahil, you know what, how many of you are familiar with Photoshop? Photoshop? Have you ever wondered with the magic of technology computer, specifically doing the application of Photoshop, combining the three pictures together? Would you like to see how it look like? Yes. Would you? Yes. Let's review. Richard, si Richard, by the way, mag-attend ng seminar. Richard, Joe, tsaka ako, pag pinagsama, ganyan. Puti yan eh, puti, di ba? I'm 100% Filipino and I'm proud of it. Are you proud you're Filipino? Yes! But, I have Chinese blood, obvious ba? Maybe I look more like him. What do you think? Well, the point I'm trying to say is very, very clear. Today, you can use computers and you can use technology. You can even use Photoshop to craft a persona. Everybody say the word persona. Persona. The literal meaning of the word persona and the beauty of the Greek vocabulary, persona means mascara. And in a social media saturated world today, you find a lot of personalities trying to project an image of being wealthy and happy and sexy and successful, but may not necessarily reflect the authenticity of the person or of the situation. Am I right?
Yes.
Kaya nga marami tayong fake news at maraming fake people, correct?
Yes.
We have one